This is Keith Helwig from Cops Corrections 3-Minute Videos. I'd like to talk about crooked officers. I'd like to start this off by saying that in my career, 99.9% of the officers I met on the road, as well as 99.9% of the officers I worked with in a prison setting, are good, honest, hard-working officers. They do a job every day that few people want, and they do it commendably. They show up day in and day out. They show up on birthdays, holidays, whatever, to come in and do the job. And they do a great job. There is that vast, vast minority of officers, though, that we would call bad officers, whether they abuse their authority, whether they abuse inmates, whether they overstep the bounds of their authority. What they do reflects on all of us. I can recall an instance where a couple of officers were accused of abusing an inmate. There were other officers in the area who chose to lie about it during the course of the investigation. Every one of those officers that lied about it, in the end, ended up getting time off without pay because they were not honest during the course of an investigation. Of the two individuals who were accused of the abuse, one received 30 days off without pay because he had a lesser involvement, and the other was fired outright, which is unfortunate because he was a good officer. For whatever reason, something set him off, and he acted inappropriately. Unfortunately, people chose to lie to protect him, even though they knew the truth, even though they knew what happened. Before you decide to lie for another officer, you need to ask yourself, what's going to happen if you lose your job? Is it worth you losing your job to lie for another officer? If you lose your job, is that officer going to make your house payment? Is that officer going to save money to pay for your kids' college tuition? Is that officer going to fund your summer vacations? These are questions you need to ask yourself. You also need to ask yourself about your own personal integrity. Now, I know we all need to watch our brothers and sisters' backs. That doesn't include lying for them. When you get up every morning, whether you're a male or a female, and you look in that mirror, you need to respect that person looking back at you. You need to know that that person has integrity, that that person has honesty, and that that is a person that you can respect, and through your actions, it is a person others can respect. Now, I don't expect anybody to go out and be a snitch, but if you observe somebody doing something which is blatantly illegal when they're in uniform, it's your duty to stop whatever action is going on. Perhaps by stepping in before it gets out of hand, you can control the situation so it doesn't become a felonious act by that person, or it doesn't become an act where others are going to feel compelled to lie to protect that person. Remember, you need to respect the person looking back at you in the mirror. Stay safe, watch your back, and if you like my videos, please subscribe. Thank you.